I'll head over to the doorway and peer inside.
Looks like the door's been smacked down.
Do you search for traps?
Yes, I'm looking for traps.
Okay, so you see quite a lot in front of you right now. Quite a lot. It's not just a trap you see. You see an entire room designed to be the trap itself. But this is the only way to go. As soon as you walk in, a pressure plate will activate. You can see on at least 2 of the walls there are levers. You don't know what they do. In front of you, you see a giant furnace. Currently cold, not doing anything. You see another funnel which is going to pull into, and you see a big vat of something, which appears to be they fall into each other, with the big last one being the final destination for this. So you know, if you activate this pressure plate, something activates, and something will happen with these 3 instruments. There must be a way to deactivate in this room. You did see at least 2 levers.
I'm going to say, the second we get in here, the traps are going to activate. We're going to need to rush for those levers, I think.
Do we know where the levers are?
I point out the 2 that I can see. There might be more, but keep your eyes peeled. I'll go
can
for
you
one
ping
of
the
them.
levers, please?
The only 2 that he can see is one right next to the door, right here, and one here. They're the only ones he can see from his current
Can
position.
I try pick him up, and if that strain check passes, can I hold him above the pressure plate so he can see further into the room without activating the trap?
This pressure plate is a 3x3. You could throw him over it. It's a very large, expansive room. If you could potentially throw him over if you roll high enough, or you could throw him onto it.
Well, I was trying to do it without accidentally fucking it.
I think what Chicken's trying to say is that she would stand here and then hold me forward like a giraffe's neck, so I could look around for
Yes,
other.
you can do that, no
levers.
problem at all. Do a strength check for me.
There's a possibility of if I throw him and I fail, it all fucks up.
Cool, no worries. I'll just do a strength check for me because that's quite an awkward maneuver. I was gonna say 5 or up, but that's totally fine. Great. You hold him out here. You're like a bird peering out, looking for its mum to get some delicious food. He sees another lever down here.
Down there.
Down here.
That's it.
So right now, you see one on 3 of the walls.
Okay. Do I see any on the back wall?
It's too far to see.
Okay.
There's too many obstructions and just, yeah.
I'm going to do a Gimli and I'm gonna say, you're gonna need to toss me.
Alright, if you toss him, you can successfully toss him over this pressure plate to prevent the trap from activating. You can. Now, you will need to roll high. This can be a collaborative effort between you and Barry. If it's a solo...
I was going to say, can me and Grizzle from?
If it's a solo, it's going to be 15 or higher. If it's a group, it needs to be 16 or higher.
Alright.
Let's go.
You successfully grab, just absolute fucking lob, the sex robot straight over. You get him to go, I'm just going to move you zigzag, okay? Sorry, I'm just going to move you 6 okay? You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, straight bang into this furnace. He doesn't take damage, but it hurt. So now you're in the room. It is... You do have the torch, so you can see everything just fine, but the trap hasn't activated. You can search for the remaining trap, you can search the exit, you can do whatever you want, but remember, you can't leave without your companions.
Can I search for the other lever?
Yes, absolutely.
The back wall.
So, I'm just gonna, so just zoom out, guys. I'm just gonna, okay, there is one here, there is one here, there is one here, and you search and you find the last one here, buried behind these cobwebs. It was no wonder you wouldn't be able to detect that from the door.
I point out to where they are for the others, and I say, I'm gonna go for the one with the cobwebs. You 3 decide which levers.
So we're each gonna grab a lever.
So,
Welcome, my dude. How you doing, Exterior Man? Welcome back to the stream.
Throw Zigzag in there as well.
Today, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, good job.
We throw zigzag in. They go for the furthest ones. We go for the closest ones.
Done.
All right, let's fucking do it.
All right, we got this.
Wait,
Fucking
why are you rolling?
To throw zigzag in.
Oh, why? Oh,
Who's
okay.
your-
Throw me over the pressure
Can
plate,
I-
yeah.
Out of the way before they yeet him into
Unfortunately,
my
they
face.
threw him before you had any time to react because they didn't tell you what he was doing. He went. Wait, get back there. He went shooting you like a shooting at you like an absolute missile. Bang! Straight into you. You both take 5 damage.
Alright.
They, with the combined strength of Barry and Grizzle, it was like a cannon going.
Good shit, Grizzle.
Oh,
I don't want to do like that bro shake and just be like. Strong.
Oh wait, let me get the picture of that. Hold up 1 second.
We are strong.
Shake.
Strong.
Hold up, I'm just gonna bring it up for the stream. Okay, 1 second. So
I
basically,
drink my
guys.
milk to fight like a crow.
Basically, guys, they were so happy with what they just did. This is how they celebrated.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking about.
Boom!
Yeah.
They just clenched their arms, basically muscles
Yeah.
bursting out of their
That's
armor. Grizzle the strong, Barry the donk, absolutely
I
splendiferous.
expected like fight milk from It's Always Sunny.
I haven't seen that
I
actually.
wanted that one. I wanted the strong handshake. The one
That's
with the
fair.
love.
I shout into the room. Zigzag, go for the one down bottom.
Wouldn't the one down below be closer?
That's what I was thinking.
No, 'cause
No,
there's
the
one
one
just
on-
inside the door,
one
and
on
then
the
there's one up
top.
top.
That's 50
There's
feet
50
there.
feet.
That's
There's one there. And
80
then...
feet.
80
Okay.
feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The one
Yeah.
up
Okay.
here is further.
Okay.
Yes, this is my first
Six
time
months,
ever,
we're gonna make
ever
a dash
running a
and
game of D&D.
I
What
wish
do you
those
think-
speed
how am I
potions
going so
actually
far,
made us
actually, out of
fast.
curiosity?
Ooh.
Okay, lovely. So, 2 of you are already into the room. You have managed to avoid the pressure plate that was conveniently placed at the start of a doorway. If you didn't have that magic eye, you would have activated the trap upon entering, which could have been quite catastrophic for you and the party. So all of this machinery, all of these what looks like giant furnaces funneling into each other to a strange vat of something are still lying dormant. You don't know what it's supposed to do yet. You know it's going to fall into each other, and there is another mechanism to the right of those, some sort of spinning wheel, and obviously the door, which 6ix9ine saw upon entering, because he searched the whole room. You get the feeling that you won't be able to open the door without this mechanism for some reason. But you don't know what's in these vats, nor do you know what they're going to do. But you still have to open 2 levers at the same time. You can't do it all individually. I'm just going to give you some metagame there. But 2 of you are still outside. Now, what would you like to do?
I think it's time we just sprint in and go straight for
Alright.
the levers.
So, do you want to go for the closer one or the further one?
I'll go for the one down bottom.
I am going to get you
Alright.
guys, both of you, to do a acrobatics check. Okay? So, basically, this is you going to be barreling in there to get to the levers before this trap does whatever the fuck it was going to do. Okay?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold an action to pull my lever as soon as I see the other 2 pull theirs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. Like,
Basically-
you don't need to
We're
use
all
an
pulling
action.
at the same time.
You need to use an action for that. You just, like, yell and say, yeah, I'm pulling it now, and yeah. All good?
Basically, I was gonna say, Barry, when you get to your lever, shout go, and we all go.
Cool. I gotcha.
Because
Can,
we'll get to
well-
us, and they're ready at this. You say the go.
All right.
Alright, roll for
Alright,
me, my dudes.
fucking-
Roll the acrobatics shenanigans. 10. Okay, and 13. Absolutely splendid. As you guys go barging into the room over the pressure plate, sinks down into the floor by about 20 centimeters. These 2 furnaces just light up. No problem at all. Barry is slightly slow because he did only roll a 10. He's only gotten halfway so far, and he sees the first furnace lighting up heavily, flames billowing out from the top of it, and it looks like lava is starting to form. You don't know what's in this, but it starts slowly pouring into the second area, and you know he doesn't have time. Barry, do one more roll for me. This one's going to be an acrobatic shenanigans. You need to roll a 5 or higher. 3, unfortunately, Barry trips. He is
Can I
currently
pull
back
the lever
here.
now anyway?
You can if you want to, but it does nothing without the others being pulled as well. Barry
Does it
unfortunately
take all
trips.
4?
Come on, Barry, you
Yes,
got
all
this.
I wouldn't know.
Barry
don't-
unfortunately trips onto the ground.
Sorry, sorry.
He's able to get himself back up. Barry, roll one more time for me. One more time, my dude. 5 or higher. Barry successfully gets up,
I was
grabs the
hoping for a
lever,
1.
throws it down. All of you guys hear this echoing, massive noise
Oh, I don't know.
for his lever being pulled down. So you all pull your lever down together, and the furnaces stop. Their funnels go upwards. Whatever was about to happen stopped happening. So now you're free to explore the room, and this door opens.
I'm
Can I
going to
investigate
investigate
this
a-
strange mechanism?
Yes.
So yeah, same.
Good enough. The mechanism you realize is some sort of like a water wheel almost, powering these machines that in here. The pressure plates that you had pressed seems to have activated some sort of mechanism that caused it to start turning. Perhaps an underwater river is powering the machine itself. It caused a steam to build up beneath the furnace to cause it to start making heat. And you realize that this whole thing was powered by this one thing, causing the lava to drip into each corresponding vat. Also, you don't know what's in the last vat, by the way. You just know what's in the first 2. It's basically furnaces and like
Okay.
lava and shit.
Assume it's not good. At least
Okay,
Zigzag does.
You can investigate.
So, yeah, investigate room. Have a good old
Wait.
butchers around.
8. You don't see much. Just a bunch of just random parts of the machinery, the furnace, bits of coal, and some just like the odd spiderwebs. Zigzag trips.
Or I'll check the room. I see my
I'm just
feet.
investigating this very specific stone tile.
Yeah, basically, yeah, he's doing a really good job. Grizzle, do you want to
That
investigate?
floor looks good.
I know, right? It's a well-crafted floor.
Would you like to investigate Grizzle, my dear?
Yes, sorry, I was just
No,
updating
you're all good, you're all good.
Salty Meatball on health.
Yeah, I saw that. 14, alright, lovely. You investigate the room a bit more thoroughly than everyone else, and you start making your way over to this big, large vat below the middle of the furnaces. You look in, you're able to look into this and sort of see what it is. It smells acidic, it smells deadly. You think this is a giant vat of acid, which you could have used actually if you didn't have the acid from earlier against the slime, but you think it would have caused some sort of volcanic reaction with the lava that would have been spilled in. Perhaps an explosion. Perhaps if you were trapped to him much longer, the whole squad would have perished.
Hey guys, it's acid. This was just a big old fucking trap room.
Basically, it's a bomb.
At all.
I'm
Fucking
Can I
hectic.
fill the empty vial that I have from the health potion I drank earlier?
Yes, do a dexterity check. I'm gonna do your solid. You know what? Never mind. You filled it up. You've got brand new acid.
I've got a vial of acid now.
You can make tabs out of it. That's up to you.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, lovely. So now the next section here, you have a hallway. You have a door to what? That'd be your left. To your left, and you have a door straight ahead. I'll get back to our thingamajigs. So you're in a long hallway. You see a doorway with a closed door on your left, or whatever that is, on your right. And straight ahead, you see another doorway. What would you like to do? You sense there is no traps in here. There's nothing like that at all.
Okay, there is no doorway for me to open. So
There's a door. Just pretend, right?
It's a doorway, but there's no door.
There's a door. Just do me a solid.
is this door trapped?
No.
I will open the door.
You cannot. Something is stopping you from opening the door. Perhaps it's a magical lock, but you can't quite do anything to open the door. It won't budge even a centimeter.
Can I try and understand the magical lock?
Absolutely. Roll me a shenanigans check.
Can I try and convince the door?
14.
14, Splendiferous. You detect that this has been held in place somewhere else. It is being... You need to find a way to open this somewhere else. It can't be opened from here. Something is linking it to the next room in front of you.
I'll let the others know. The lock's activated somewhere else, so we should probably check the other way first.
Damn, I was
All right,
I
I've got
was
you.
gonna try and convince it to open up, but fair enough.
Oh, sorry,
go
Chick, I
ahead.
didn't realize you were gone. My bad. I thought you were here. Basically, the door
I
to your right basically is magically locked. You can't open it. You have to open it somewhere else. Cool.
Okay.
Beauty.
Do I notice any enemies in the next room before I get to the one, or is there another door that is meant to be here? But
Another door that's meant to be there.
okay,
What is the range of my guns?
10 grids.
All right.
So that's what, 50 feet?
Yeah, I'll say that. That's good.
I'm.
Sorry, I went to go make some tea.
Ah, you're
no,
all good. Don't worry
Go
about
to
it.
the bathroom.
Is this door trapped?
No, door's totally fine to open, and it's unlocked. You can go straight in.
I will open the door.
Open the door. Okay. All right. You can see the outlines of enemies in there. You can't quite get a view of them. Maybe they're hiding behind something, but you can't quite see them from here. You'll have to enter the room to be able to ascertain the threat.
Okay, I will enter the room.
Is everyone coming with you?
Yep, I'm just gonna let everyone else make space first.
You all are coming with me?
Yeah. Well, there's no other way to
Yeah,
go. The other
I'll
door's
follow
locked.
you.
Kong has used Glocknado, I think, again. No, he didn't use Glocknado.
I've used it twice, but then on the second time I got something happened and it got reset.
Cool.
I
think it's okay.
refresh.
I think that's the only skill that's been used as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I used a
No,
spin to
everyone's
win,
used skill.
but
Oh,
Except Star.
I got a crit.
Yep, so I
Does
refreshed
that-
it for you because it's
Yeah.
very low chance. Alright, so all of you
Okay.
guys, have you entered the room?
I'm in.
I'm waiting for Grizzle to enter. There we go.
Okay, the door immediately snaps locked behind you. You can't open it anymore. The room lights
Rude.
up, and you see multiple enemies in here. You see several skeletons, several skeletal wizards in here, all scattered throughout the room. Combat has now started. Alright, it'll be Grizzle, Zigzag, Barry, 6-9.
Alright. I'm gonna turn my cast iron at this motherfucker.
Okay, you will need to slightly reposition just because of that,
Yeah.
that crypt thing in front of you.
Yep. Boom.
I mean, the other side.
What?
Wait, are you throwing it at this
I'm
one?
hitting this one.
Oh, my apologies. I misunderstood you. Sorry. Okay, yep, no problem at all. You throw it
Even
that
the
one.
little
18. Doom! Smack. It gets knocked back 2 spaces. Does 15 damage. Absolutely splendid. That is the end of your turn. Unless you want to move a bit more.
Yeah. I'll
Cool.
move
You
just-
lurch forward just a little bit more. No problem at all. Zigzag, the big dog. It's your turn.
Zigzag is going to move over here, and I'm going to target this one down here.
No problem at all. You're just going to shoot him
And
with
I
a
will
big,
shoot
big
at it.
gun, or you're going to use a skill?
I'm just going to
Yeah.
shoot him normally.
11. Wait, which one are you shooting at, sorry?
This one.
Cool, no worries at all. You clip it right in the shoulder. You blow off one of its arms. Well done there. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
I disarmed him!
You blow off his shield arm, so he does not have an option to block anymore, but doesn't put him down. He is still ready to attack.
Yep, that's what I got. That's my turn.
Alright, Valerie of the Great Larceny, please enter forward.
Right. So, I'm gonna slam my big dick pop.
Yes, you slam down the big dick potion that you looted earlier from the alchemist's laboratory. Your dick goes from a
real
firm...
horny.
Your dick goes from a firm 10 inches to a firm 16 inches. My fucking goodness, you are loaded with strength and confidence, so much so you can travel even further. You can travel right up to that skeleton if you choose to, and also empower your next attack to have an extra +1 to your dice roll, but just your next attack.
Okay. I whip the cock out and I charge right up to that skelly. And I cosh him over the head with my knob.
Mate, use that big PP, huh? Big PP. Roll for me, baby.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
For me. Because of the size and girth of this monstrous beast, you... Jesus Christ.
Right.
You use this monstrous hunk of love sausage. Not only do you smack this poor, silly sausage, he goes bang, bang, bang into the wall, completely destroys himself, and also destroys this one and knocks this one back, who's taken catastrophic damage but is still going.
Now that is some big dick energy.
That was some big dick energy, friends. The turkey slap, mate, he slapped him back to Jesus. You know, send him to God, let him sort him out.
Death by dick it shall be.
Basically, yes. 6-9, the
Bye,
snooze Smooth operator. Your turn, big dog. What are you gonna do?
Everyone was asking for a kitty slap and we got a dick slap.
There are still
gonna,
6 enemies remaining.
I'm going to fire my lightning at this boy.
Who's this boy?
Wait, did you hit the one in front of me as well?
No, this boy. I haven't targeted.
yeah, I
I
can see the
asked
point.
about the one that was here.
Chicken, because
one that I crushed with my
you
cup.
had knocked that one back a couple of spaces, which put it in line for the dick
Oh,
ricochet,
okay.
the dickochet, you see.
Okay.
Yeah, so it basically went. Sorry, it went like it went like. You see,
It was
Yeah.
a 9, so I assume that misses.
it was unfortunately he does some sweet flip canoodling business to stick himself to the wall and back down again. He dodges that lightning, unfortunately. But now
I'll move
it is the
here.
enemy's turn.
I'll
Okay,
get
you
my
moved. Cool.
turn.
It's the enemy's turn. Cookie's dick slapper was weirdly effective. It was very effective. All right.
Harry the biggest dickus.
100%. Alright, this skeleton who got dicked literally moves up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He isn't in range for a melee attack, but what he does, he throws down his shield, slams his sword sticking out of the pavement, and grabs his arm, rips off to throw it at Grizzle. He needs to roll, because he's so close, he needs to roll an 8 or above, and he will hit. He rolled a 15. You got slapped with the sloppy end of his arm. You were disgusted, so you even stamped back a little bit. And you take 5 damage due for the blunt wet weapon.
At least it's better than a dick.
He also
I don't
reclaims
know,
his
there was
sword.
probably that thin strand of pre-cum that's just stuck.
He
Like, if
reclaims.
it was like consensual, I wouldn't mind. But
He-
like,
He
no.
reclaims his sword, standing ready for action. This boy now snaps into reality. Oh, here comes reality. He's gonna slap you down, son. He is gonna give you the left right good night with his big sword, friends, because he's right next to you and he's slightly flanking you here. He needs to roll an 8 as well. Boom, he rolls a 13. He clips you right across the chest. Not enough to kill you, not even close, because you are Barrier of the Great Larceny, but you do take 10 slashing damage, my friend.
Okay.
Alright, next
Yep,
up,
yeah.
we have this boy over here. He is going to do something audacious, if you will. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight for Zigzag. He does not like little people because he is a piece of shit like that. So he is going to throw his sword, which will disarm him, but it could pay off for him. Okay, because he is using some sort of freaky maneuver that Skeleton shouldn't be doing, he needs to roll a 12 to hit. And he rolls a 7, so unfortunately he disarms himself, throws his sword, sticks into the back wall, but now all he has is a shield to defend, which he then goes into a defensive
He didn't have his
stance.
shield either, I blew it off him.
That's true, now he's just standing there with a fist in his hand and ready to go. But now we have the 3 mages down here. This mage targets the smooth operator with his brain lightning. It's called brightening. Absolutely splendid. He just needs a 10 to hit. 19! Good gravy. He hits the smooth operator with a brightening, but the smooth operator, unbeknownst to his companions, is a machine of peculiar origins. It doesn't take damage. It heals him for 5 hit points.
See you later. Love you.
See you later. Love you too.
Bye, Mrs. Cookie!
I
I say
Bye,
bye.
Mrs. Cookie.
Alright, so
this is cookie.
smooth operator just healed for 5 health. Alright, this one
So
up
it's
here.
full health.
Yeah, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes here. It's going to target Grizzle with the brightening. Once again, only needs to roll a 10. And hits Grizzle. Unfortunately, claps her right in the leg. Grizzle takes 5 damage. Her armor blocks part of it. What are you doing, Cole?
Measuring.
Alright, fair enough. And we have one more turn remaining. It is this one here. 1, 2,
The big dick kind of got him into a measuring contest.
True, actually, very, very true. This one's going to activate his special ability, which is teleport, where you can teleport anywhere on this map. Because you guys activate his trap card. He is going to go all the way over here in a flanking position. But that ends his turn. Alright. You guys' turn.
It was Grizzle first, wasn't it?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
I'm just thinking because you changed my plan. Like this guy hit me, that was real gross, but like he's more of a threat. So
That mage that just teleported is still within my range too.
yeah, I know. But he also hit me, so that was rude.
True.
Can I take the potion and do 2 attacks?
Which potion are you trying to take?
Speed.
Potion speed? If you take the potion, it will give you
Cocaine.
2 attacks, yes.
Okay, cool.
If you kill the enemy with 1 attack, just for the sake of the conversation, you can move and attack again. I will give you full movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here while downing my potion.
Yep.
And
Basically, you're like straight up like a frat bro shotgunning a beer, pretty much running up there, go fuck yeah, you know, ready to go into action with the big skeleton mage over here.
And I'm gonna use. Can I use one of my skills and 2 attacks?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use a ferocious laughter.
Ferocious laughter, my friends. She starts laughing uncontrollably, which powers her next attack for a guaranteed hit of double damage, but will take double damage from the next enemy attack.
If it hits.
Yes, if it hits, of course.
So, and then I'm gonna hit him. Never mind.
No, it was a guaranteed hit.
Oh,
Guaranteed hit,
Cool.
so you blast this poor sausage all the way back one whole space, and you knock out his legs and in one of his arms, but he is still roaring for the battle. You can finish him off this turn, or you can weaken another enemy.
No, I have a second attack, so I'm gonna.
That's why I said you can finish him this turn, or weaken another enemy.
Yeah, no, I am. That's 16. I'm pretty sure that. will hit.
16, you clap this poor fool, send him straight to Jesus. He is dead, Zos. Absolutely lovely. There is still 1, 2, 4 enemies remaining in this encounter. No, 5. 5 enemies.
Well, that's my turn.
Yep.
That was a very successful turn, if I do say so myself.
I want a spell called Jiggle Physics. It's a distraction spell. Alright, I believe it is is it Barry's or Zigzag's turn? Sorry, I can't remember.
I think it was on me.
Yeah, Zigzag.
I'm gonna step back 5 feet first.
Alright, you gotta step back
Shoot
into
the same one again.
Yep, no worries at all. He is already heavily wounded from what we did to him last time, and your blast just blasts him straight out of this realm of existence. Splendid, he is dead.
And then I'm gonna move in behind this sarcophagus and kind of take cover behind it.
Yeah, man, sounds good. It's going very well, thank you, Mr. Houseman. How you doing, bro? Like I said, I do apologize for...
So,
not
how long
talking
does my big dick pot last for?
The rest of this combat encounter.
Cool. Right, well, I'm gonna neck my speed pot then.
Alright.
I'm gonna clobber the skelly to the right of me with my knob again.
With your massive hulking thingamajigs, yes, absolutely beautiful. 16, you slap this poor fool straight to Jesus. Good God, he has not had a dickening like that since 40 years ago when he was alive. He is dead, absolutely.
Right, and then I'm gonna...
2 dead by dick. Should I get a counter up?
Well, that's 2.
See if we can make it 3. I'm gonna sprint behind this motherfucker here, and I'm gonna dick him over the back of the head.
Alright, let's see if you hit. Unfortunately, no. You smack your big, massive schlong just slaps the ground, cracking the floor below you. But unfortunately, misses the skeleton. The skeleton looks and goes, ugh! And that is
You sure it's and not
It was
Ooh.
It is now the smooth operator's turn.
Right.
There are still
so how
3
many
enemies remaining, by the way.
3 enemies remaining. I'm gonna go for what's the range on my lightning?
Let's say 6 squares.
6 squares. That's 1, 2. Yeah, that's not close enough. So I'm gonna
30 feet.
move. Oh,
Bear in mind,
30
you
feet.
can use your loot in melee
6
range if you
squares
want
is
to.
30 feet.
You can clobber some with your thing if you want to as well.
I'm gonna move here.
Mhm.
And then fire lightning upon this boy.
Okay, Splendid, there is an obstruction on the way, so you will need to go slightly higher. I need you to hit a 12 for me, mate.
No.
Unfortunately, you do miss. The lightning cracks into the sarcophagus itself, unfortunately not landing on its target. It is now the enemy's turn. This enemy here, slightly disgusted by a giant dick trying to come at him like a snake, goes to swipe at Barry's large luggage. Alright. But because he is very grossed out, he has less chance to hit, so he needs to hit a 12 or above.
Not my cock.
Unfortunately,
Anything for that.
Unfortunately, he did miss Barry of the Great Larceny's schlob glob, and is now standing here,
fuck.
stunned and
Roll
appalled.
disadvantage due to being intimidated by Dick.
Basically, yeah. This mage right here once is also intimidated by the
that
large
him?
hunking man-meat that was draped across his companions' faces, is disgusted and yet slightly aroused, moves closer to get a better vantage point on Barry of the Great Larceny. Barry of the Great Cock, more like it. Now he needs to roll, because he's gotten closer, but he's also empowered, he needs to roll a 10. And he hits. Barry is now electrocuted from the tip all the way to the base, shrieking in pain as his member
My
slightly
God.
shrivels back to a flaccid state and takes 10 damage. Last enemy here. He is going to move up to about here, and he is
Who
going to
just took 10 damage? Is it
Barry.
Zigzag?
Barry.
Oh, Barry.
Yeah, 95 I'm down to now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, this enemy here, he is going to start channeling a spell. You don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to remove the rest of his turn. It is now Grizzle's turn.
Alright. Sorry, this is the shadow, so that enemy is still alive?
Yep, so it's this one
There's
here.
3 that's left standing.
Yeah, basically where Kong's pinging out, yeah. And let's do that. Cool.
Okay. Do I only get 2 attacks for that turn with the...
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I go here. Oh. Sorry, there's so many shadows. It's hard
Oh,
to
you're
tell.
cool. Don't worry about it. You're cool.
So I was here. So I see that Barry's there. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna hit this guy. Just straight up hit him.
Yep, you can absolutely do that, no problem at all. And due to him being sickened, he is going to take extra damage. He is going to basically get just completely annihilated by your axe swing. Boom, he is dead. 2 enemies remain, my friends.
I'm gonna move up behind Grizzle and shoot Glocknado at this guy down here. This mage that I'm now targeting.
I'm so sorry, could you please repeat that?
I'm gonna move up behind Grizzle, target this one, and shoot Glocknado on him.
No worries at all. Glock now goes boom, barrels all around the enemy. Glocks are flying everywhere in a tornado fashion, shooting him, unloading all their magazines into the skeleton for doing 30 damage, but unfortunately the skeleton is still standing and still channeling. It is Barry's turn. It is smooth
Sorry.
operated.
I just saw the kittens that quick.
You're good,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
So that's the one that's channeling. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What have I got? I think I'm gonna go for a throat punch.
You're gonna go for a throw punch? Absolutely splendid.
Yeah,
Let me slow up that.
and I'm gonna
character
move
sheet.
up. Gonna move up behind him, and then next turn I'll fucking deck him one.
Hold on.
Are
Okay,
you still
cool.
under the effect of the speed potion, so you get 2 attacks?
No, he's not. I goes for 1 turn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Cool. So,
Unlike
so
Mr.
Barry
Stickers.
of the Great Larceny is channeling his throat punch, which means he has to channel for 1 turn. But at the start of the next turn, this enemy will be stunned upon Barry's start turn. Beautiful. Okay, it is Smooth Operator's turn.
Right. Lightning. Man in front of me.
All right, beautiful, mate. Because he's channeling, he's completely immobile. It's a very, very easy target to hit. You need to roll a 6 or higher. Boom! And the channeling mage has been defeated before he could finish whatever spell he was conjuring up. It is now the enemy's turn. The enemy, not knowing Barry is there because Barry's in his super secret stealth position, is going to then use his lightning against Zigzag the boom shooter. But due to being a few obstructions, it's going to be harder to hit. He needs to roll a 12. Unfortunately, he misses and hits the ground with a fizzle snap. Grizzle's turn.
Alright. Bah! And then I'm gonna hit him.
You gonna give him the old left, right, good night? Okay, splendiferous, mate. You give me a 7, you get him. Boom! And all
It's
punk
got a
bitches.
7 in it.
That's true. Punk bitch is down. He is down, and he has been defeated. This combat encounter has now finished. You have cleared the room. Please feel free to explore.